And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Before we do get into today's video, as always, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. So first of all, hope you guys are all well. We have a lot to discuss again in today's videos in terms of transfers. A lot of things happening around Celtic right now with incomings and outgoings, really non-stop right now. A lot of noise, especially of incomings actually, and some outgoings as well. But we'll get into that in just a moment because we are actually playing again tonight as part of our pre-season tour in the USA. We take on Manchester City, who I think are probably the best team in the world at the moment on paper. And we are taking them on tonight. It's going to be a good game. I'm looking forward to it. It's a good little test for us to see where we're at against the top of European football. And of course, it won't be their full strongest squad, but the likes of Jack Grealish and Erling Haaland are available at Pep Guardiola's disposal tonight. So they've got some strong players there that could be on the pitch against us this evening. So looking forward to the test. Looking forward to see how we get on. But in the build-up to this match, one Manchester City player in particular has spoken out about playing Celtic, as it is one of his dreams to play against Celtic, which I thought was quite an interesting statement from a Manchester City player who plays, a lot of football against some top teams in the Premier League, and he said his dream was always to play against Celtic, and then he's going to make that dream come true tonight, hopefully, for him. So that is Callum Doyle. The 20-year-old has been on loan spells previously at Sunderland, Coventry and Leicester, but is now looking to make an impression on City's first team. So in the lead up to the pre-season game, the defender was asked what game he was most looking forward to. He said, probably Celtic. I've always dreamed since I was little to play against Celtic. Since I was watching the derbies between Celtic and Rangers, I feel like it'll be a good game and a good test and a good battle. So tonight's game will be quite intriguing. Celtic are much further ahead in their 2024-25 preparations than their opponents, but one can never downplay the quality of any City side. But Callum Doyle, very excited for tonight's match. Looking forward to seeing how we get on. It's going to be a good test. As you'd expect, top team, as mentioned, Erling Haaland's available, Jack Grealish is available. So hopefully they do come on. It'll be a good little test for the Celtic players to see how good we actually are. And I'm looking forward to that match. So write down below your score predictions for the game. I'm going to be completely ambitious as it is a pre-season game. I'm going to say a 1-1 draw. That's what I want to go for. I just feel like something's in the air tonight. I feel like we can get a little result here against Manchester City. I think it will be quite a rotated side for both teams, actually. So anything's possible, of course. And it's good, just part of preparation to build up fitness for our players. And hopefully Callum Doyle gets his chance against Celtic, as it is his dream to play against us. So hopefully that goes the way he wants. But yeah, let's get into the main story of today's video, because Celtic have agreed a deal with 2-year contract confirmed and a medical is imminent. Now, this is unfortunately with regards to an outgoing and not an incoming. This is Celtic goalkeeper Benjamin Sigres, who is now on the verge of finalising a transfer to Rapid Bucharest, having already flown in to undergo a medical. So the Swiss goalkeeper struck a 2-year agreement with a Romanian club, which also includes an option to extend for a further year. No fee has been mentioned in any of the reports today. The move comes after Celtic manager Brendan Rodgers confirmed that Sigres would be leaving the club this summer. The arrival of Kasper Schmeichel and Cincialo at Celtic Park had cast doubt over Sigres' future, with speculation about his departure intensifying even further. Now, Peter O'Rourke actually tweeted this today. He said Celtic goalkeeper Benjamin Sigres is set to complete his move to Rapid Bucharest after flying in for a medical tonight. Sigres has agreed a 2-year deal with a 12-month option with Neil Lennon's side. So Neil Lennon, the former Celtic manager who now manages Rapid Bucharest, has shown a keen interest in bringing Sigres to his current team. Celtic has facilitated the move by allowing the 32-year-old to travel to Romania to negotiate terms, indicating a mutual interest in securing a permanent deal. So Rodgers commented on the situation, noting it's fair to say that Benji Sigres will be looking to move on. This move could provide Sigres with the opportunity for regular first-team football and a fresh start and a familiar face from his time in Scotland. Now, of course, I wish him the best. Never had got a chance at Celtic. Of course, he's always playing second or third fiddle to Joe Hart or Bain. So never really got his chance in a Celtic jersey. Played a few games here and there, nothing too spectacular to mention with regards to a Celtic career. But I'm glad for him. He wants first team football. He's been pretty open and honest about it. You can't really, have a go at him for that. He wants to play first team football, which I love to see, actually. I love to see a goalkeeper with ambition, despite being a third, fourth choice goalkeeper right now. He wants to go away and get his career back on track a little bit. And as I said before, he's a very competent goalkeeper. He did really well at Dundee United a few years ago. I'm surprised a lot more teams haven't been interested in him, maybe trying to bring him in on a permanent transfer to somewhere in Scotland. No one's really that interested. Now, as to the move to Bucharest, I think we might see a few more transfers going that way. I think Celtic might try and help out Neil Lennon a little bit, maybe loan some players to Bucharest if he wants them at his club. It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest with you. We've seen it plenty of times in football where former managers manage somewhere else, and they help them out a little bit. Their club they got such an attachment to. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's any more transfers going that way to Bucharest. Probably loan deals though, if anything. And to be fair, it's quite a good step. Like we spoke about Admiral Walker yesterday being a good place for youngsters to go to and learn to play regular first team football. That is the second tier of the Austrian side. If they go to Romanian first tier of Bucharest, it could be an even better experience for them. So it wouldn't be the worst thing ever to loan some players out there to Neil Lennon to see if they can help him and they can help the players out. A fair mutual agreement there would be quite interesting to see. But that's pretty much today's video in terms of transfers, of course. We've got the friendly tonight. Looking forward to that game. I'll give you a little update on the rest of the transfers. So, Paolo Bernardo deal is still very much in motion. That will be confirmed. That'll be done deal very, very shortly. It's just minor formalities need to be agreed between the club and the player. Of course, Adam Ida's situation is still very much quiet right now. The transfer fee, not being agreed right now. I think, they're quite far away in the evaluation of Adam Ida. Norwich are kind of holding firm on their stance. They want to keep hold of him. This is the issue when you loan a player that you grow an attachment to and there's no buy option in that deal because now we want to get him back at the club because we all love him. But we have to pay above the means to get him in through the door, which is quite stressful and quite annoying. And, of course, the Abilikawasha one as well, that's still very much in motion as well. That one should be, we'll get some more updates on that one very, very shortly. It's gone quite quiet in the last 24 hours, but I think as far as I know, Celtic are still very much the favourites to get him signed from Antwerp. So yeah, a lot of things happening, quite an exciting time. I'd like to see more interest in some centre-backs across Europe, to be fair, as well. I do want to strengthen the back line a little bit, maybe another left-back. But we spoke about that yesterday. Could we just give some youngsters a chance at left-back, or should we sign another left-back? I'm not too sure. Leave your thoughts down below in regards to that. But yeah, that's basically the end of today's video, guys. I want to know your score predictions for tonight's game. I'm going for a 1-1 draw against Manchester City, and it should be a good match. Of course, it's never as exciting to watch the preseason games as it is like the actual proper games, but it's always quite good to get your Celtic fix when we haven't watched them play in some time. So I will be watching the game. I'll be looking forward to it as well. It's a good little match to watch. And let me know your thoughts of everything else we discussed in today's video. As always, make sure you do drop a like on today's video and make sure you are subscribed to the channel for more Celtic content. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.